Trump to eliminate FEMA, what that means for NFIP and insurance adjusters. Sylvia Browder here. As an adjuster, I make it a habit to review industry-related news, so let's get into it. Big news just dropped. President Donald Trump has announced a plan to phase out FEMA after 2025 hurricane season. This move would shift disaster response responsibilities from the federal government back to individual states. So what does that mean for claims adjusters, especially those who work catastrophe deployments, FEMA-funded losses, or flood claims? Stay tuned, because this could have a major impact on how we operate in this industry. Let's see. Trump's announcement came just as hurricane season began. He says he wants to wean off of FEMA and give more power to states to handle disaster recovery. If implemented, states, not the federal government, will lead disaster responses and recovery. This affects adjusters working FEMA-funded disasters, including those who work with IA firms handling IAAs, which is individual assistance adjustments, or large-scale catastrophe claims. Many state agencies are not yet equipped to manage FEMA-level coordination, which may mean slower inspections, fewer resources, and inconsistent protocols from state to state. You may start seeing less federal guidance and more need to coordinate with state emergency management agencies instead of FEMA field liaisons. There is also concern that some states may outsource more, which could be good for adjusters open to new workflows, but challenging for those who are reliant on current FEMA processes. And let's talk about NFIP, the National Flood Insurance Program, which is managed entirely by FEMA. If FEMA is phased out or scaled back, it raises serious questions about who will oversee NFIP policy, administration, and claims. How will flood adjusters be credentialed and deployed? And will federal flood funding still be available when major storms hit? Right now, only FEMA certified adjusters can work NFIP claims. If FEMA loses authority or gets dissolved, the NFIP could be moved to a different federal agency or dismantled entirely, which would mean major disruptions for adjusters who rely on NFIP deployments after hurricanes or major floods, especially along the Gulf and Atlantic coasts. States may not have the infrastructure or authority to take over NFIP responsibilities, and private flood insurance options are still limited in many areas. So if you handle flood claims or are FEMA certified, this is a development you need to track closely. In closing, this is a major policy shift that every adjuster needs to watch. Whether you're independent, staff, catastrophe, or flood certified, changes to FEMA could directly affect how you work, who you report to, and how claims are paid. If you're not already on rosters for state emergency contracts or aware of your state's emergency response structure, now's the time to look into it, and I'll keep you posted as this develops. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more breaking updates and adjuster tips. For more industry-related videos, check out my YouTube channel. That's Be a Claims Adjuster. Playlist, Insurance Article Reviews.